Today, we're going to learn how to crochet this waffle stitch tote bag. It's made up of a few parts, starting with the base. The base has 4 rows, and then we move on to the body of the bag with the pattern. The first row of the body is just double crochet stitches with no increases or decreases. From the second row onward, you'll start creating a cross pattern every 2 rows, which will eventually form the waffle stitches. I'll guide you through making the base, the first row of the body, and 1 set of the patterns. You'll need to repeat the remaining 12 sets of the pattern on your own. After that, I'll show you how to crochet the handles, and finally, how to weave in the ends and attach the metal tag in the center of the bag. We're halfway through the 3rd round. Now, I'll show you how to tell which round you're on. After each round, you'll see the stitches count doubled. For example, these 2 stitches in the middle are from the 1st round, then this section is from the 2nd and 3rd rounds. Once you reach this point, remove the stitch marker and keep going. You'll be alternating between single crochets and increases for 6 stitches, repeating 3 times. When you're done, place the stitch marker back in so you don't lose your spot. Continue crocheting single crochets and increases in the same pattern. When you reach the stitch marker again, crochet 57 single crochets up to the marker. We've now finished the second half of the 3rd round. Here, start with 1 single crochet, then mark the spot so you don't forget your place. Next, crochet 1 increase, then 1 single crochet, and repeat the process. To summarize this round, between the 2 stitch markers, you should have 9 stitches, and each stitch should get 1 single crochet. For the last round, the pattern will be to increase every 3 stitches. So it'll go single crochet, increase, single crochet, and repeat. After that, pull the yarn tight and slip stitches to finish the round. Moving on to the fourth round, we'll continue with single crochets. Chain 1 to start, then crochet the first single crochet and mark it. I've finished the first half of the fourth round and reached the stitch marker. As before, the pattern is single crochet, increase, single crochet, repeated 3 times. Once you finish one set, move on to the next. Then crochet 57 single crochets until you reach the stitch marker. We've now reached the stitch marker for the fourth round, and there are 6 stitches left to complete. First, crochet a single crochet, an increase, and then another single crochet. After that, place the stitch marker back so it's easier to count the stitches later. Repeat the single crochet, increase, and single crochet patterns. Once the base is finished, we'll need to count the stitches. Since the pattern on the body is worked in groups of 3 stitches, by the end of the fourth round, the total stitch count must be divisible by 3. The correct number of stitches is 138. Let's count them for stitches here, 8 stitches at the stitch marker, and 12 stitches on each side, which adds up to 24. Then 57 stitches on the top and bottom give us a total of 138 stitches. If you're short a stitch or two, don't worry, you don't have to undo the entire piece. You can evenly add stitches on both sides. For example, if you're short one stitch, just add it at the end. If you're missing 2 or 3 stitches, you can undo a small section and add them evenly on both sides. But make sure not to add them in the middle, or the base will become uneven and might bulge. The final stitch count needs to be 138. Next, we'll move on to the body of the bag. The second round is joined with a slip stitch, and the rest of the body will mostly be double crochets, which will form the waffle pattern. The first row of the pattern is made up of 2 regular double crochets and 1 front post double crochet, repeating in groups of 3. We've already confirmed that we have 138 stitches in total. And since 138 divided by 3 equals 46, we'll have 46 pattern repeats. After you've done the starting chain, crochet to regular double crochets. Make sure to insert the hook as usual. There's no need to work into the back loop this time. Next, you'll crochet a front post double crochet. The difference between a front post double crochet and a regular one is where you insert the hook. For the front post stitch, you'll insert the hook around the post of the previous stitch, pull the yarn through, and finish the double crochet as normal. Now, repeat this pattern of 2 regular double crochets and 1 front post double crochet. Keep in mind that the first row of the pattern can be a bit tricky to distinguish, so be sure to stick closely to the pattern and don't add or skip any stitches. This will help keep the stitch counts aligned. We've just finished the bag base. In part 3, we'll cover how to complete the entire bag. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it.